What if the biggest threat to your independence after the age of 60 isn't weak bones, aching joints, or even memory loss, but something quietly disappearing every single day without you noticing? It's your muscle. Starting as early as your 30s, your body naturally begins losing lean muscle mass. After the age of 60, that process speeds up dramatically. Many people assume feeling weaker is simply a normal part of getting older, but science tells a different story. Much of that decline is influenced by nutrition. The foods you choose between meals can either help protect your muscles or allow them to slowly fade away. Researchers call this age-related muscle loss sarcopenia. It doesn't happen overnight. It develops gradually, making everyday activities more difficult than they used to be. Climbing stairs becomes exhausting. Carrying grocery bags feels heavier. Getting out of a chair takes more effort. Balance begins to suffer, increasing the risk of falls and fractures. Yet many older adults don't realize what's happening until significant muscle has already been lost. The encouraging news is that your muscles never completely lose their ability to rebuild themselves. Even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond, muscle tissue continues responding to the right nutritional signals. It simply requires more protein than it did when you were younger. Scientists describe this as anabolic resistance, meaning older muscles need a stronger supply of high-quality protein to switch on the rebuilding process. That is why what you eat between breakfast, lunch, and dinner matters more than ever. Many people focus entirely on their main meals while overlooking snacks, but those smaller eating opportunities may be exactly what your muscles need. A protein-rich snack can provide the amino acids your body uses to repair damaged muscle fibers, maintain strength, and support healthy movement throughout the day. Not all protein foods are equally effective, however. Some contain higher amounts of leucine, an essential amino acid that acts almost like a biological switch, telling your muscles it's time to start rebuilding. Others provide important nutrients such as vitamin B12, calcium, zinc, omega-3 fatty acids, selenium, and potassium, all of which support healthy muscle function, nerve communication, and recovery. Today's foods were not selected because they are trendy or expensive. Most have been enjoyed by families around the world for generations. Long before scientists understood amino acids or muscle protein synthesis, people naturally relied on these foods because they noticed they help sustain energy, strength, and endurance through long days of physical work. Modern research has simply confirmed what traditional diets discovered through experience. The goal isn't to eat huge portions of protein all at once. Studies increasingly suggest that spreading protein throughout the day allows older adults to maintain muscle more effectively than eating most of it at dinner. Every snack becomes another opportunity to nourish your muscles before they have a chance to break down. When these protein-rich foods are combined with regular movement, the benefits become even greater. You don't need to become a bodybuilder. Walking, climbing stairs, gardening, carrying groceries, resistance bands, or a few bodyweight exercises at home provide enough stimulus for your muscles to put that dietary protein to work. As we go through today's foods, you'll discover why each one stands out, what nutrients make it especially valuable after 60, and simple ways to include it in your daily routine without complicated recipes or costly supplements. Small changes practiced consistently often produce the biggest improvements over time. Let's begin with one of the simplest and most effective muscle-building snacks available almost anywhere in the world. Greek yogurt has been valued for centuries across Mediterranean cultures, where fresh milk was strained to remove much of its liquid, creating a thick, creamy food that lasted longer and provided far more nourishment than ordinary yogurt. Shepherds traveling across mountains may not have understood protein chemistry, but they knew this concentrated dairy food kept them full and physically capable throughout demanding days. Today we know exactly why. A single serving of Greek yogurt provides roughly 17 to 20 grams of complete protein. Complete protein means it supplies all 9 essential amino acids your body cannot produce on its own. Among those amino acids is leucine, perhaps the most important nutrient for preserving muscle after 60. Leucine functions like an ignition key. When enough reaches your bloodstream, it signals muscle cells to begin manufacturing new proteins. Because older muscles respond less efficiently than younger ones, reaching that leucine threshold becomes increasingly important. This is one reason Greek yogurt consistently appears in nutrition research focused on healthy aging. It offers a concentrated source of high-quality dairy protein while remaining easy to digest for many people. Another advantage is the type of protein it contains. Greek yogurt provides both whey and casein proteins. Whey digests relatively quickly, delivering amino acids soon after eating. Casein digests more slowly, providing a steady release of amino acids over several hours. Together, they offer both immediate and sustained support for muscle repair. Now add a handful of berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries contribute far more than sweetness. Their deep colors come from natural compounds called anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that help combat oxidative stress. After exercise or even normal daily activity, muscles produce inflammatory molecules that can interfere with recovery. Antioxidants from berries help neutralize some of that stress, allowing muscle repair to proceed more efficiently. Berries are also naturally rich in vitamin C, an essential nutrient required for collagen production. While collagen often receives attention for skin health, it's equally important for tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues that support your muscles during movement. Unlike sugary desserts, this combination delivers protein, fiber, vitamins, and beneficial bacteria that support digestive health. A healthier digestive system often absorbs nutrients more efficiently, something especially valuable as digestive function gradually changes with age. Preparing this snack couldn't be simpler. Choose plain Greek yogurt whenever possible to avoid unnecessary added sugars. Add fresh or frozen berries, sprinkle in a tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chopped walnuts if you like, and enjoy. Flaxseed contributes fiber and healthy fats, while walnuts provide plant-based omega-3 fatty acids that may further support muscle recovery and cardiovascular health. One reason Greek yogurt succeeds where many healthy foods fail is convenience. It requires no cooking, minimal preparation, and stores well in the refrigerator. Healthy habits become sustainable when they fit easily into everyday life. If your appetite has become smaller over the years, Greek yogurt also solves another common problem. Older adults often struggle to consume enough protein because large meals feel overwhelming. A moderate bowl of Greek yogurt delivers substantial nutrition without requiring a large portion. For those who exercise, even something as simple as walking or resistance band training, enjoying Greek yogurt afterward provides your muscles with the building blocks needed to begin repairing microscopic damage caused by activity. Over time, that repair process contributes to stronger, healthier muscle tissue. Many people think muscle building ends after middle age. Research continues proving the opposite. Older muscles still respond remarkably well when given consistent movement and adequate protein. Greek yogurt simply makes achieving that goal easier. It also pairs beautifully with other nutritious foods depending on your preferences. Add sliced peaches during summer, diced apples with cinnamon in autumn, or even chopped almonds for extra crunch. Small variations keep the habit enjoyable throughout the year. Instead of reaching for cookies, crackers, or highly processed snacks during the afternoon, replacing just one daily snack with Greek yogurt and berries could significantly increase your daily protein intake while reducing excess sugar. Sometimes the simplest foods become the most powerful because they are easy to repeat every day. And consistency is exactly what aging muscles need. Many nutrition experts refer to eggs as nature's perfect protein, and for good reason. For thousands of years, eggs have been one of the most reliable foods for building strength. Ancient farmers, soldiers, and laborers depended on them because they were portable, affordable, and packed with nearly everything the body needed to recover from physical work. Today, modern nutrition science confirms what generations already understood. Eggs remain one of the highest quality protein sources available, especially for adults over 60. 2 large eggs provide roughly 12 to 14 grams of complete protein, but what makes them especially valuable is the exceptional balance of essential amino acids. These amino acids closely match the proteins found in human muscle, allowing your body to use them efficiently for repair and maintenance. One amino acid deserves special attention: leucine. This powerful nutrient serves as the trigger that tells aging muscles to begin rebuilding. After the age of 60, muscles become less responsive to protein, meaning they require a stronger nutritional signal before muscle protein synthesis begins. Eggs naturally provide that signal. The yolk, often misunderstood for decades, is actually one of the most nutritious parts. Besides protein, it contains choline, a nutrient that supports communication between nerves and muscles. Every time you stand up from a chair, climb stairs, or maintain your balance while walking, your nervous system sends electrical messages to your muscles. Choline helps those signals travel efficiently. Maintaining healthy nerve function becomes increasingly important as we age because slower communication between nerves and muscles contributes to weakness and poor coordination. Eggs are also an excellent source of vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium, and phosphorus. Vitamin D supports muscle strength while also helping your body absorb calcium for healthy bones. Vitamin B12 plays an essential role in red blood cell production and nerve health. Unfortunately, many adults absorb less B12 as they grow older because stomach acid naturally declines with age. Regularly eating foods rich in B12 helps reduce that risk. Another overlooked advantage of eggs is digestibility. Their protein is highly bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use a very large percentage of it. Some foods contain protein that isn't fully utilized, but eggs consistently rank among the most efficient protein sources studied. Preparing eggs doesn't require complicated recipes. Hard-boiled eggs can be prepared in advance and stored in the refrigerator for several days. Scrambled eggs with spinach, mushrooms, or tomatoes create a balanced breakfast rich in protein and vitamins. Poached eggs served over whole grain toast provide lasting energy without excessive added fat. For individuals with smaller appetites, eggs solve an important challenge. Instead of forcing yourself to eat a large meal, 2 eggs deliver concentrated nutrition in a relatively small portion. That's especially valuable because many older adults unintentionally consume too little protein simply because they don't feel hungry enough to eat large servings. Research continues showing that older adults who consistently consume adequate protein throughout the day maintain better muscle strength and physical function than those whose protein intake remains low. Eggs make achieving those daily goals easier because they are inexpensive, widely available, and incredibly versatile. Some people still avoid eggs because of outdated concerns about cholesterol. However, for most healthy individuals, current research suggests dietary cholesterol from eggs has much less impact on blood cholesterol than once believed. Overall dietary quality matters far more than eliminating nutrient-rich whole foods. If you're physically active, even through gardening, walking, resistance bands, or household chores, eating eggs afterward provides your muscles with the amino acids needed to repair tiny muscle fibers stressed during activity. Over months and years, that consistent repair helps preserve independence, mobility, and confidence. Instead of viewing eggs as only a breakfast food, think of them as a muscle-supporting snack any time of day. A couple of hard-boiled eggs in the afternoon may provide far more lasting satisfaction than chips or cookies, while helping your muscles receive exactly what they need. Few foods offer as much nutrition for such a modest cost. Sometimes the simplest foods remain the most effective because nature perfected them long before nutrition labels existed. Another remarkable food that deserves a permanent place in your weekly routine is edamame. Although it has become increasingly popular worldwide in recent years, people across East Asia have enjoyed these young soybeans for centuries. Long before scientists analyzed amino acid profiles, families recognized that edamame provided lasting energy, satisfying nutrition, and dependable nourishment. Unlike most plant foods, edamame contains complete protein. That means it provides all 9 essential amino acids your muscles require for growth and repair. This alone makes it unusual because many plant proteins lack 1 or more essential amino acids unless combined with other foods. 1 cup of cooked edamame supplies approximately 17 to 18 grams of protein, making it one of the richest plant-based protein snacks available. For adults looking to reduce meat consumption while still protecting muscle, edamame offers an outstanding alternative. Scientific studies comparing soy protein with animal protein have produced encouraging findings. When consumed in sufficient amounts, soy protein effectively stimulates muscle protein synthesis, especially when paired with regular resistance exercise. While animal proteins often contain slightly higher leucine levels, edamame still delivers enough high-quality protein to make a meaningful contribution toward daily muscle maintenance. Edamame offers benefits extending well beyond protein. It's naturally rich in fiber, which helps maintain healthy digestion and supports more stable blood sugar levels. Stable blood sugar is important because repeated spikes and crashes may contribute to inflammation and metabolic problems that indirectly affect muscle health over time. These young soybeans also provide magnesium, potassium, iron, folate, and vitamin K. Magnesium supports hundreds of chemical reactions throughout the body, including those responsible for muscle contraction and relaxation. Potassium helps muscles contract properly while assisting in maintaining healthy blood pressure. Iron supports oxygen transport, allowing working muscles to receive the oxygen they need for physical activity. Edamame also contains naturally occurring plant compounds called isoflavones. Researchers continue studying these compounds for their potential role in supporting bone health, heart health, and healthy aging. Although research is ongoing, many findings suggest diets rich in soy foods may contribute positively to overall wellness. Preparing edamame couldn't be much easier. Frozen pods steam in just a few minutes. Sprinkle them with a small amount of sea salt, garlic powder, or chili flakes if you enjoy a little extra flavor. Removing the beans from their pods also creates an easy addition to salads, grain bowls, vegetable stir-fries, or soups. Because edamame combines protein with fiber, it keeps you feeling satisfied longer than many processed snack foods. Rather than causing a rapid rise in blood sugar followed by another craving an hour later, it provides slow, steady energy that supports both physical and mental performance. Another practical advantage is shelf life. A bag of frozen edamame can remain in your freezer for months, making it an excellent emergency protein source when fresh foods aren't available. Many people assume preserving muscle requires expensive protein powders or complicated meal plans. Foods like edamame prove otherwise. Simple, minimally processed whole foods often provide exactly what aging muscles need. If you've never tried edamame before, start with a small serving alongside your favorite meal. Many people are surprised by its mild, slightly nutty flavor and satisfying texture. As part of a balanced diet rich in high-quality protein, vegetables, healthy fats, and regular movement, edamame becomes another valuable tool for maintaining strength and independence throughout the later decades of life. Another food that has quietly supported strong bodies for generations is cottage cheese. While it may not receive the same attention as trendy protein supplements, cottage cheese remains one of the most effective muscle-building foods available, especially for adults over 60. Across Eastern Europe and many farming communities around the world, cultured dairy products like cottage cheese became household staples because they were affordable, filling, and naturally rich in nutrition. Families relied on them to provide lasting energy during long days of physical work, long before anyone understood amino acids or muscle protein synthesis. Today, science explains exactly why this traditional food deserves a place in a healthy aging diet. A single cup of cottage cheese provides approximately 20 to 25 grams of complete protein. More importantly, much of that protein comes from casein, a slow-digesting dairy protein that releases amino acids gradually into the bloodstream over several hours. This slow release becomes especially valuable after the age of 60 because your muscles benefit from a continuous supply of building material rather than receiving it all at once. One of the biggest challenges older adults face is the long overnight period without food. During sleep, your body continues repairing tissues, producing hormones, and maintaining muscle, yet no new amino acids are entering the bloodstream. Slow-digesting proteins such as casein help bridge that gap by supplying muscles with amino acids throughout much of the night. Several studies have found that consuming casein-rich foods before bedtime can increase overnight muscle protein synthesis, giving your muscles more opportunity to recover while you sleep. Pairing cottage cheese with fresh pineapple makes this snack even more effective. Pineapple contains vitamin C, which plays an essential role in collagen production. Healthy muscles rely on strong tendons and connective tissues, and collagen is the structural protein that helps hold everything together. Without enough vitamin C, your body cannot efficiently produce or maintain collagen. Pineapple also contains bromelain, a natural enzyme that has been studied for its potential to assist digestion and reduce exercise-related muscle soreness. While bromelain is not a miracle cure, research suggests it may help support recovery by reducing some of the inflammation associated with physical activity. For older adults trying to remain active through walking, resistance exercises, or gardening, that extra recovery support can make staying consistent much easier. Cottage cheese is also naturally rich in calcium and phosphorus, two minerals that work together to maintain strong bones. Muscle and bone health are closely connected. As muscles weaken, bones often become more fragile, increasing the likelihood of falls and fractures. Protecting one system helps protect the other. Preparing this snack requires almost no effort. Fill a bowl with cottage cheese and top it with fresh pineapple chunks. If fresh pineapple isn't available, frozen pineapple thawed overnight provides nearly identical nutrition. A light sprinkle of cinnamon can add flavor without unnecessary sugar. Another advantage of cottage cheese is its soft texture. Many adults over 60 experience dental changes that make tougher meats less appealing. Cottage cheese provides high-quality protein in a form that is easy to chew and swallow while still delivering the amino acids your muscles need. Because it satisfies hunger without feeling heavy, cottage cheese also works well for people with smaller appetites. Rather than trying to consume a very large dinner, enjoying a protein-rich snack in the evening allows you to spread your protein intake more evenly throughout the day. Research increasingly suggests that distributing protein across multiple meals and snacks produces better muscle maintenance than consuming most of it in one sitting. Instead of reaching for ice cream or sugary desserts after dinner, a bowl of cottage cheese with pineapple offers a delicious alternative that supports muscle repair while you rest. Sometimes the foods that appear simplest provide the greatest long-term benefits because they become habits you can maintain for years. For centuries, coastal communities have depended on salmon as one of their most valuable food sources. Long before refrigeration existed, families learned to smoke salmon to preserve it for months while retaining its exceptional nutritional value. That tradition continues today because smoked salmon remains one of the richest natural sources of complete protein and heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids. A serving of smoked salmon provides approximately 18 to 22 grams of complete protein. Every bite supplies all the essential amino acids your muscles require for growth, repair, and maintenance. Like other high-quality animal proteins, salmon also contains generous amounts of leucine, helping activate muscle protein synthesis after meals. What truly separates salmon from many other protein foods is its abundance of EPA and DHA omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are not simply beneficial for the heart. Growing evidence suggests they may also improve how efficiently older muscles respond to dietary protein. Researchers believe omega-3 fatty acids help make muscle cells more sensitive to anabolic signals, allowing your body to use protein more effectively. Inflammation naturally increases with age. Although inflammation is part of the body's healing process, chronic low-grade inflammation may interfere with muscle maintenance over time. Omega-3 fatty acids help support a healthier inflammatory balance, creating a better environment for muscle repair and recovery. Smoked salmon also supplies vitamin D, selenium, iodine, and vitamin B12. Vitamin D contributes to muscle strength and balance, while selenium functions as a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from oxidative damage. Vitamin B12 supports healthy nerves, helping maintain the communication pathways that control movement and coordination. An easy way to enjoy smoked salmon is by pairing it with plain Greek yogurt mixed with fresh dill, lemon juice, and black pepper instead of using heavy cream cheese. This combination layers two complete protein sources into one snack while also supporting gut health through beneficial bacteria naturally found in yogurt. Whole grain crackers or cucumber slices provide an excellent base for serving smoked salmon without relying on heavily processed breads. Fresh herbs such as dill, parsley, or chives add flavor while contributing additional antioxidants and micronutrients. For those watching sodium intake, choosing lower sodium smoked salmon varieties when available is a sensible option. Even so, salmon remains one of the most nutrient-dense protein foods available and deserves regular inclusion in a healthy aging diet. If fresh salmon fits your budget, it provides many of the same benefits when baked or grilled. The key advantage isn't necessarily the preparation method, but the combination of complete protein and beneficial omega-3 three fats working together to support muscle, heart, and brain health. Every serving of salmon provides more than nourishment for today. It supplies the raw materials your body needs to remain strong, mobile, and independent for years to come. Despite their small size, sardines may be one of the most powerful foods for healthy aging. For generations, people living along the Mediterranean coast, Scandinavia, and other fishing regions have relied on these tiny fish as an inexpensive yet remarkably nutritious source of daily nourishment. Unlike many larger fish, sardines are eaten whole, including their soft edible bones, making them uniquely rich in several nutrients that aging bodies need. A single can of sardines provides around 20 to 23 grams of complete protein. Every serving delivers all the essential amino acids necessary to repair and maintain muscle tissue. Because sardines naturally contain generous amounts of leucine, they help activate the muscle-building process that becomes increasingly important after the age of 60. Their protein alone would make them valuable, but sardines offer much more. They are among the richest natural sources of EPA and DHA omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats support cardiovascular health, brain function, and may improve muscle protein synthesis by helping aging muscle cells respond more effectively to dietary protein. One remarkable feature of sardines is their calcium content. Since the soft bones are completely edible, every serving provides substantial calcium along with phosphorus and vitamin D, creating a powerful combination for maintaining strong bones. Muscle strength means little without a sturdy skeleton to support movement, making sardines one of the few foods that nourish both systems simultaneously. Sardines are also packed with vitamin B12 and selenium. Vitamin B12 supports nerve function, helping muscles receive clear signals from the brain, while selenium acts as an antioxidant that helps protect cells from oxidative stress associated with aging. Preparing sardines doesn't require elaborate cooking. They can be mashed with a little mustard and fresh lemon juice before spreading onto whole grain crackers. They also pair well with sliced tomatoes, cucumbers, leafy greens, or avocado, creating a balanced snack rich in protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals. One of shrimp's greatest nutritional strengths is its impressive vitamin B12 content. As people age, the stomach naturally produces less acid, making vitamin B12 more difficult to absorb from food. Low B12 levels may contribute to fatigue, poor balance, memory problems, and reduced nerve function. Since healthy nerves are responsible for sending signals that control muscle movement, maintaining adequate B12 becomes increasingly important after 60. Shrimp also provides selenium, an essential mineral that functions as one of the body's most powerful antioxidants. Every day, normal metabolism produces unstable molecules known as free radicals. Over time, excessive oxidative stress may contribute to aging and cellular damage. Selenium helps neutralize these molecules, protecting muscles and other tissues from unnecessary wear. Another valuable nutrient found in shrimp is iodine. This mineral supports healthy thyroid function, which helps regulate metabolism and energy production. A healthy thyroid contributes to maintaining muscle tissue, body temperature, and overall vitality. Preparing shrimp is remarkably simple. Fresh or frozen shrimp cooks in only a few minutes. Once they turn pink and opaque, they are ready to eat. Chilled shrimp served with a homemade cocktail sauce made from tomato, lemon, and horseradish creates a protein-rich snack that feels like restaurant-quality food while remaining incredibly nutritious. Shrimp also pairs well with avocado slices, mixed salads, steamed vegetables, or whole grain crackers. These combinations provide additional vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, and fiber while keeping the meal balanced. For individuals with reduced appetites, shrimp offers another important advantage. Because the protein is highly concentrated, even a relatively small serving supplies substantial nutrition. This allows older adults to meet their protein needs without forcing themselves to consume large meals. Modern freezing methods preserve shrimp extremely well, making frozen varieties nearly as nutritious as fresh. Keeping a bag in the freezer ensures you always have a high-quality protein source available whenever you need a quick meal or snack. Many people assume muscle-building foods must be heavy or difficult to prepare. Shrimp proves the opposite. It is light, quick, delicious, and exceptionally rich in the nutrients aging muscles require to remain strong and functional. For more than 1,000 years, tofu has been an essential part of traditional Asian diets. Originally developed as a way to preserve soybeans and create a concentrated source of nourishment, tofu has supported generations of healthy aging long before modern nutrition science recognized its remarkable benefits. Today, it remains one of the finest plant-based protein foods available. Unlike most plant foods, tofu contains complete protein. That means it supplies all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need for repair and maintenance. A serving of firm tofu typically provides between 17 and 20 grams of protein, making it comparable to many animal-based foods. Research has shown that soy protein effectively supports muscle protein synthesis when consumed in adequate amounts, particularly when combined with regular physical activity. While animal proteins often receive most of the attention, tofu demonstrates that plant-based diets can also support healthy muscle maintenance. Tofu is naturally rich in calcium, especially when prepared using calcium sulfate during production. Calcium is essential not only for strong bones but also for proper muscle contraction. Every movement your body makes, from blinking your eyes to climbing stairs, depends on calcium moving in and out of muscle cells at precisely the right time. Another unique feature of tofu is its isoflavones. These naturally occurring plant compounds have been widely studied for their potential role in supporting bone health, heart health, and healthy aging. While researchers continue investigating their full effects, many studies suggest that regularly consuming traditional soy foods may contribute to healthier aging overall. Tofu also supplies magnesium, iron, manganese, phosphorus, and potassium. Together, these minerals support energy production, oxygen transport, muscle contraction, and normal nerve function. Rather than relying on a single nutrient, tofu delivers a complete package that works together to support overall health. Many people believe tofu has no flavor, but that is actually one of its greatest strengths. Its mild taste allows it to absorb herbs, spices, marinades, and seasonings beautifully. Cubes of firm tofu can be lightly pan-seared until golden brown, then served with garlic, ginger, sesame seeds, or a splash of low-sodium soy sauce. Adding tofu to vegetable stir-fries, soups, salads, or grain bowls increases protein intake without dramatically increasing saturated fat. It also provides an excellent option for individuals who eat little or no meat while still wanting to preserve muscle as they age. For the best texture, pressing firm tofu before cooking removes excess moisture and allows it to develop a crisp exterior while remaining tender inside. This simple step greatly improves its flavor and makes it appealing even to people trying tofu for the first time. Perhaps the greatest lesson tofu teaches is that maintaining muscle after 60 does not depend on expensive supplements or exotic superfoods. Consistently choosing high-quality protein from a variety of sources, both animal and plant, gives your body the raw materials it needs to stay active, mobile, and independent for years to come. Ricotta cheese has been enjoyed for centuries in Italian kitchens, where families believed that wasting food was never an option. Rather than discarding the nutrient-rich liquid left behind after making other cheeses, they gently heated it again to create a soft, creamy cheese known as ricotta, which means recooked. What began as a practical way to reduce waste eventually became one of the most nutritious dairy foods available. Today, ricotta continues to prove that some of the best foods for healthy aging have been sitting in traditional kitchens all along. A serving of whole milk ricotta provides roughly 15 to 20 grams of complete protein, giving your muscles the essential amino acids they need to repair and maintain lean tissue. While it contains both whey and casein proteins, its creamy texture makes it especially easy to eat for people whose appetite has declined or who find tougher protein sources more difficult to chew. This becomes increasingly important after the age of 60 because many older adults unknowingly consume less protein than they need. Changes in appetite, dental health, medications, or digestive comfort often cause people to reduce their food intake without realizing their muscles are receiving fewer building blocks each day. Ricotta helps solve that problem by delivering concentrated nutrition in a smooth, satisfying form that feels more like a dessert than a high-protein snack. Like many dairy foods, ricotta is naturally rich in calcium. Calcium is commonly associated with healthy bones, but it also plays an essential role in muscle contraction. Every movement you make depends on calcium entering and leaving muscle cells at exactly the right moment. Without enough calcium, muscles cannot contract and relax efficiently. Ricotta also supplies phosphorus, another mineral that works closely with calcium to maintain skeletal strength. Healthy bones provide the framework that allows muscles to generate movement. Protecting both systems together becomes increasingly important because muscle loss and bone loss often occur simultaneously as we age. Another valuable nutrient found in ricotta is vitamin A, which supports immune function and healthy vision. It also contains riboflavin, a B vitamin involved in converting food into usable energy. Every time your muscles contract, thousands of microscopic chemical reactions require these vitamins and minerals to keep functioning efficiently. Pairing ricotta with fresh berries creates a snack that supports multiple aspects of healthy aging. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries contribute vitamin C and powerful antioxidants that help protect muscle cells from oxidative stress. Vitamin C also supports collagen formation, helping maintain healthy tendons and connective tissues that allow muscles to perform efficiently. A light sprinkle of cinnamon not only enhances flavor, but may also help support healthy blood sugar regulation. While cinnamon alone isn't a treatment for diabetes, maintaining stable blood sugar becomes increasingly important because poor glucose control has been associated with accelerated muscle loss in older adults. Unlike many processed desserts that contain excessive sugar and very little nutrition, ricotta with berries satisfies a sweet craving while providing high-quality protein, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. It's a simple substitution that nourishes your body instead of simply adding empty calories. Another advantage is versatility. Ricotta can be enjoyed on its own, spread over whole grain toast, mixed into smoothies for additional protein, or combined with chopped nuts for extra healthy fats and texture. Preparing several servings in advance makes it easy to enjoy throughout the week whenever you need a satisfying snack. For adults trying to preserve strength without relying on protein powders at every meal, ricotta offers another whole food solution backed by both tradition and modern nutritional science. It demonstrates that effective muscle-supporting foods don't have to be expensive or complicated. Sometimes the foods our grandparents enjoyed regularly continue to be among the smartest choices available today. As you've seen throughout this video, protecting muscle after the age of 60 isn't about chasing miracle supplements or following restrictive diets. It's about consistently giving your body the nutrients it has always needed. Greek yogurt, eggs, cottage cheese, smoked salmon, sardines, protein oatmeal, shrimp, tofu, edamame, and ricotta each provide unique advantages, yet they all share one important characteristic. They deliver high-quality protein that aging muscles can use to repair, rebuild, and stay strong. Modern research has helped us understand why these foods work so well, but many of them have supported healthy, active populations for hundreds or even thousands of years. Long before scientists identified leucine, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin B12, or muscle protein synthesis, families simply noticed that these foods helped people remain capable of working, walking, lifting, and living independently well into old age. Remember that protein alone is only part of the equation. Your muscles also need a reason to stay. Even simple activities like walking, climbing stairs, gardening, carrying groceries, practicing yoga, using resistance bands, or lifting light weights send your body an important message that those muscles are still needed. When movement and proper nutrition work together, they create an environment where muscle repair becomes far more efficient. Consistency will always outperform perfection. You don't have to eat every one of these foods every day. Instead, focus on including a high-quality source of protein with each meal and snack whenever possible. Small improvements practiced week after week can lead to meaningful changes in strength, balance, mobility, and confidence over time. Growing older doesn't automatically mean becoming weaker. While some muscle loss is a natural part of aging, much of it can be slowed and, in many cases, partially reversed through smart nutrition and regular physical activity. Every protein-rich snack you choose is another investment in your future independence. If you found these muscle-building foods helpful, let us know in the comments which one you're most excited to add to your daily routine. Your experience may encourage someone else to begin making healthier choices as well. And if you enjoy evidence-based videos about healthy aging, nutrition, longevity, and staying strong after 60, Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Take good care of yourself, and we'll see you again in the next video.